Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, people. Hello and assalamu alaikum, people. Assalamu alaikum, people. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my YouTube channel for the second video of the machine learning playlist. In this video, I'm telling about the emotion recognition from speech. And now recognize simple emotion, example happy, angry, sad, etc. from speech. Now I apply deep learning speech signal processing. You know signal processing techniques. No, come to the core. This is the import. OS or means operate. This is the functions. Import number as the number. The process the library. Now forms sklearn model selection. Input in test bin. It is the import means test split the library from sklearn model selection and also pre-processing for level equal to standard scalar scale SVM import SVC scalar matrix accuracy score classification import. This is the emotion recognition from speech complete package. This is the data sets we use. Now set of functions we define set of emotion as. Now we fly to dataset protocols set of emotion recognition dataset. Dataset what is can anything from you in which local disk you have to save your data. Now create parent dataset for the OS means operating system. Okay, make this is dataset what that exists. Okay, this is the dataset which is I'm talking. You can log to anything, any folder name. Now create emotion subfolders. Emotion means happy, sad, angry, neutral, fearful, surprised, disgust. Now print is equal to static model something. Print getting emotion dataset. It is inside was we apply the emotion dataset folders. Yes, you can see. Now print is equal to model print in a for loop. Emotion in emotion. Emotion but operating system but dot join dataset emotion which is with dataset. Or else make this emotion exist. Okay, now we have to print create folder emotion one. Now print and bracket selection is plus is equal to modulus. Now print data source cases. As you can see, this is dataset for the limit text. Now print the dataset location dataset button. Now we print create emotion just for again for loop. Emotion in emotion print f emotion print and this is the repeated. So don't be confused, okay? Print next step how to add OT files. Print I have already done the add OT files, but the program is not ready and now I've added the multiple table. Okay, so don't you can add your own. Now method one is download free datasets, which is again method. Now this is the link where okay which I can click. It's not working. This is there's an artificial database all comes. Okay, this is the okay, this is the all video song you have come. Now its size is 1.5 GB, contains these files and 4 actors animations, font stability fast you can MP40. Now again the task for locally now we can add this. Now this space library U tornado is again dataset. University of Tornado. Sorry, don't mind. I'm just giving the explanation. University of Tornado. Just an reference I'm giving for the University Tornado, okay? Says Mali Usido Star Contest not CREMA-D dataset. Now we have to do print UL GitHub. This is the files contains the 7,446 emotions. Now, we print method to use to text speech for testing. As I mentioned, 75% is the testing, 25% is the training. So remember, 75% is just testing of the to obtain the module, obtain the data, obtain algorithms of the artificial intelligence, new deep learning and machine learning. 25% just testing, okay? As I described previous video. Now, print click to test your code with sample first. I can tell describe this is my sample files, which I tell you that I discovered it. Okay? This is the sample files which I already add when I'm doing without recording to making the content. But the N70 file organization guide after organization like this dataset. Now this is the dataset part. Happy folder. I can add TESS commands. Happy folder. No set folder. Inside folder. Sorry, pink. Angry folder. No modulator form is WMPD flag M4 MP program to so on. It's up to you. Now pin recommendation. Minimum 21st price function recommended 1500 price. Moderator set to pedagogy. Now this could be risky. If you're looking at a large scale industry level, it will be risky of the whole working data. That just like voice messages, just like WhatsApp, we use voice messages. Young people and the housewife used to convey the message in a voice message, so that emotions can contains the material. So is more data is better because it means and also the more security risk also. I'm not sure it's my opinion. I'm giving my own knowledge with, okay? So if you're the expert, can kindly guide me in the comment section. Now print and now return the data set part, which I have shown you in the starting. Where is the this is the data set part which I tell you. Now again define function create sample of device. Again data set part print and something creating sample of device for testing. Now samples and for each emotions like happy. Just like I'm so excited, happy to that this is wonderful. I love this so much. But it could be anything. Happy, it could be any speech. Sad, I feel so down and happy. I've been break up, my girlfriend, my boyfriend leave me. It's up to someone. Angry, this is absurd and acceptable and very frustrating. You can say I am angry, I'm so frustrated with my boss, with my wife, with my husband, with my brothers, it's up to someone. I'm just giving example, okay? Don't take it personally. Because it is just about the emotion recognition from speech. Neutral this whether the weather forecast it is neutral. This is standard procedure up to so on. People, I'm really scared about this. I'm scared about bats. I'm scared about lizards. I don't feel safe here. Thus, this speech comes to when value in danger, such as hostage, saturation. There are multiple examples of this I don't feel safe here. Now the function from GTTS equals GTS. This is the library from this piece of the Python library. I will tell you on the explain in the next video. Total files I can follow emotions that is in emotion part, the OS dot part, join data set part emotion OS means operating system, micro:bit emotional. Sorry. Painting F creating emotion samples not can for I send as in element is still a PQ function. It is class. Element is the class. Not I TTS is about this. GTS the class library. Okay? In C++, if you write, you have to explain the class. Okay? In Python, you have to add name, the class, you have just get down, install the library, just like GTS, it built all the functions. Just built-in function, built-in class you can say. In C++, you have to make the class, user-defined class function. Python, some you have to write the built-in function and user-defined class functions, okay? File path is the OS path, join emotion, file name TTS, file path printf, create file name, data files, was exception seed, print, creating file name. This is cost. Value time first time, code it always cost, okay? So don't be worried. Diagram this is the Americans. I don't know they support to write in the nation of the America. This point was the diagram feel if you don't succeed again. Again. Is diagram. This is the most motivation point which I've learned, studied in my school time. It's not about the school life, practical life, college life, university life. It's everyone, from children to the elders. It's every professional. Okay, again, okay? Just be patient, be humble, be productive. Everything will be work. No, print and plus is equal to 70 printed to 6 created. Just like this created. Now, this one is the error. Now, these are the basic details for testing purpose. I will tell you, for better receipt of emotion speech dataset, you can learn an emotion dataset. Now, expect important. This is always come when you don't install database, okay? Now, feature extraction. Now, define. Except MFCC is the function. MFCC is the feature dataset. RDSL repository file name duration 3 accessible. MFC repository feature MFC by RDS is the default. MFC is done. No. Here comes the maintaining function. Define the emotional, daily emotional, this is come again. Now, emotional switch technique, data set check. If that is correct, look, data set is the part must be correct. If it doesn't correct, this will give you the error, okay? Must you have to write the correct data set part correct, okay? Especially in the doing program. Parameters, coordination data set, this is the data set for the which I made, okay? X, Y, loaded count, error count. Now F for extension, the extension W, MPT flag, M4, MP4. Now for loop for emotion in OS start listed dataset emotion for OS file to another set emotion. If not, now if condition comes. If condition. Okay, now continue. It's the statement just like continue in C++ you did. I will come to this topic also. Printf processing motion conceal now file to against file illicit or motion file path OS by join motion word. Now check if it is an artificial exit OS path express if exit or not in auto extension continue. No, die features extract MFC file path separate features file band emotion. X describe features, Y describes the emotional account plus one decrement one, sorry. Now accept exception I see print one colon process file. It happens. Print loaded emotion files from motion. Now files print minus modulus 70. Print f sort of sorted loaded count. If error count is greater than 0, print files with error. Less than 0, check if that. If len x is equal to 0, error not forwarded. This happens when you don't do the correct data space. Okay? Run 1. This is the condition run. Print 1. Then get several first letters. This is the condition which I will tell you. Order real data says levels test. This is the data. When you add the honor the first two emotions, return none x and b, a y and p a y. No, data size shape, x shape, innovation. No, encode labels and normalized features. No, printf to b process data label encounter label. While label encounter printf emotions font, label mapping scalar, stand scalar, s scale, scale free transform, extend. Then x test, right and y test is the training the model. X scale y encode test size you want to render to 42. Printf 10 sample, printf test samples and x test. Then SVM class print and plus 70 print training SVM class. Now training progress and first then SVM model, SVM kernel, RPFC then camel scale and to say SVM model free text and right and print then. Now evaluate model. No model evaluation counts y zero prediction. So model predict test. Look predict. Accuracy score y test, y prediction. Print test accuracy. Now print classification print minus multi-center classification report y test y prediction then print and stable in color classes. Save for protection features. Global train model then scalar. Label encoded train model SVM train scalar train label encoded label in one. Set the sample print training complete print. Cells and you can use predict emotion with SVM model encounter. Now define predict emotion default predict emotion front 5. If not think of an error model not yet. Print add long tail emotion data none. If not as prediction search for print error different not front die. S6 therefore or different MFCC scale 10 scale transform variation model predict. Emotion tailable income that is just telling this nothing. No, come to the main execution. If the main print n plus is a essential print, emotion can shift from switch command system. No menu is the main function. When set up data set folder, this is come the samples for the files for testing, then emotion recognition choice into the choice from to step. If a statement comes now. If choice is equal to one setup, motion data set, if choice is equal to create or files, if choice is equal to thing, this attention, if result test prediction multitasking with printing the testing prediction. Data set what find the test for emotion in us. Sorry. Find the test file for emotion. In the OS, this data emotion what OS for joint data about if OS about the emotion. File F for F in OS dot list the directory emotion if dot events with the MP3 MP4. File if files text file OS part join emotion files protected prediction print test files protect emotion actual print as for is for print and code as print and divide print and plus. No, this is the code. No, we have to test the results now. Now this coming terminal is now running this code. so it take times. Now menu comes emotion specific consistent. Now let's do I enter just one. So as you see, so highlighted one is creating folder. Look, it's the machine learning identity cells. It tells me the complete dataset folder successfully. It gives me the location, what is folders. Next, I sorted first methodology datasets where it's telling me, look, it tells me the method 2, the spotted or the first. No, I feel like too. It happens sometimes, so don't worry. Now let's do point 2. Now creating is having samples. It's creating samples. Look. Look, successful 25 sample is not the pressure. This for decimals for better select down the machine again. No, I don't take the machine motor. No, if we add nice reply of the joystick. No loading send. Cryptography decryption. Remove the infinity clause. Nice, I did the adoption. So let's see what happens. I think it's sure for application. Yeah, I think so. See? It gave me error. Look, invalid choice. No? Look, goodbye, it says to me. No, if you want to listen, look, that is it. Now we let discuss. Sorry for the bad quality of this. Look, no, this is the happy. No. Now, this is from my side. If you have any questions, please directly use in command. And if you have any the idea of the topic regarding the machining, please tell me in the comment section and I will show that I will make video. Please like, comment, follow and share to your friends, families and their colleagues. So Allah Hafiz and goodbye. Take care. Allah Hafiz.